Hello there, beautiful souls, gods and goddesses of your reality. This is Jenny from Nutritious Lives. So this is going to be a video, MP3 audio / video, and it's slightly different, but the reason why maybe do these MP3s going forward is because sometimes when I have inspiration, I voice note it, which I'm using at the moment, and then I can't always recreate it in a video because that's what gives me the inspiration, and then sometimes it doesn't come out that way, the ideal way, on camera. And unfortunately, when I went away with my family to Santa Susana in Spain, and I've just got back, I did a video. I did lots of videos, but the first video that I did on the beach, unfortunately I can't retrieve that footage, and it was like 27 minutes, and it was a really good video, and I'm kind of gutted, but I did do lots of other videos. But I'm gonna try to condense that and do it this way to tell you the general gist. As I say, it was 27 minutes. I'm not going to do 27 minutes for this one, but I want to still include what I discussed in that video. So I'm going to start with what inspired me to do that video, and it was a dream. There was a lead up to it because I had a feeling that I wanted to really put the feelings of social media that I was feeling at the time when I first got to Santa Susana. I wanted to really put it and frame it in my mind where I could move forward and move past that feeling. And I had this dream, and I'm just going to tell you what the dream is, and then I'm going to go on to my thoughts and feelings about social media present and where I am and nutritious lives. But I'm gonna premise the start of this and talk about this dream as this was just a dream. So please don't take it literal, and I will put that obviously in the description as well, that this was a dream. But it really kind of allowed me to sort of put my feelings down on that original video. But anyway, I'll tell you without further ado, instead of just waffling here. So this dream I had the first night when I got to Santa Susana, and in my dream I used to be a carer, and I was looking after this lady, and I'm not going to mention her name, but anyway, in my dream it was her, and I was looking after her as a carer, but she was in male form, so it was an older man that I was tending to, who had Alzheimer's. And I'm not going to go into all details, but the general gist was that I managed to kill this gentleman in my dream, remember, through negligence. And I can't remember how this happened in my dream. That I forgot that detail. It made sense at the time. But anyway, I know that it was through, I didn't do something, or I did something wrong, right? And it was not intentional, I will tell you. But however, I caused this person's demise. And instead of coming clean in my dream, I decided I was going to cover it up. And this is where it gets very strange, because I covered it up by eating this person in my dream. I know, very strange, very wrong. But that's what happened in my dream. Anyway, and then I remember sort of feeling like, oh, that's okay then, I've eaten him, and so no one's going to find out, of course. And I think it was my best friend, I'm not going to mention her name, but I think she was asking me questions, and you know, my best mate, she's very astute and she can get things out of me in dream form or in reality. And she was kind of like, no, that doesn't make sense, and I didn't want to tell her that I you know, caused this person's demise and ate him. So I remember really worrying about this and thinking, oh, I'm going to get found out and people are going to know who I really am, and that type of thing. Anyway, there was no conclusion to the dream. I must have woke up, and I'm very pleased about that, realising that it was a dream and I didn't eat anyone or kill anyone. And but I remember having like a not very nice feeling, and it lingered, and I thought, oh, and I was sitting round the pool, you know, as you do, or at the beach, and I was like, oh, I don't like this that ain't nice, I don't want to kill and eat anyone. And but anyway, the other funny part was that I told my ex, who I went on holiday with the children, and my eldest was there, and my youngest, I didn't feel like she needed to kind of know about this funny dream that I had. But anyway, they were both there, and I told them about this weird dream that didn't feel very nice. And my ex's response was, well, I think that just shows that you are a disgusting human being and you should starve yourself to death. Because he's very sarcastic and he jumps on any opportunity to take the mickey out of me. So I was very pleased with that response, of course, and I was like, thank you for that. Thanks for that encouraging words of support, much appreciated. And then my eldest put a 2 penneth worth in with, well, clearly, Mum, your dream's telling you that you're a psychopath. And again, I was like, well, thank you for that, you know, me trying to work out the hidden meaning of what I did in the middle of the night, unwittingly. And then I sort of had a little bit of a moment and went for a walk and came back, and I said, well, I've come to the conclusion of this dream, and I believe that it was telling me that I should always be authentic, and even when my ego doesn't want to be as authentic as you know, I have been in my videos, I should always be authentic. I should always tell the truth of my feelings and my thoughts. And so then that inspired me to do this 27 minutes, which it seems like maybe I'll get there today. But so going back to social media, I've been having these lingering thoughts about, I'll just come out with it. I don't like selling myself. I don't like putting my images on social media. However, I understand that I have to do that for my business. So what I do is I put my videos on, I post, and then I come right off. I don't spend any time on social media really, just to post and to reply to comments, and obviously to, you know, then talk to prospective clients and stuff. But I felt it necessary, just in case anybody else feels this way and feels on their own, and for me to just be vulnerable, because vulnerability is very important in my world. And to explain that sometimes when I post, I try to work out what people see when they see me on an image, because I get very mixed comments, and I think if people don't fully understand me, and then I come back to self-validation with the fact that they will understand me eventually, and I have to just be as much as what I stand for as I can. which with Nutritious Lives, it's all about heart for me. It's all about love and a self-concept and living our best life and loving the life that you live. And sometimes I try and work out, because on certain platforms with social media I'm succeeding, certain ones I'm not, and I think because I'm selling myself, sometimes I get this feeling of rejection, because and I don't know whether this is a business as a whole, because maybe you still feel that way if you're selling doors and you're selling doors and you're putting doors images and you're not getting much of a response on certain sites or whatever it is. Maybe you feel the same way. I don't know, because I've never done it previously to where I am now. But because I am selling heart and well-being and love and rewiring the brain and manifestation, sometimes I feel that contradiction within myself. I feel like I'm selling all that purity, and then I have to post images that just show a snapshot that doesn't always give the full picture. And what does that snapshot show? Like, it doesn't show the depth of my soul and my heart. But yet I know I have to do it from a business point of view and perspective, and the fact that this is the world that we live in now. Images sell, the quick fix, the image, people want this. And I think there's no real point to this video other than to, or audio, other than to just be vulnerable, to say that you'll see me post, but don't for a minute think that I really want to. I have to fight myself with it. And if anybody else feels the same way and reluctantly sort of is going into this image conscious and being that way, then I want you to understand that you're not on your own. And the next videos that I'm going to put out, this is just number one. I think I did a video every day, and it covers certain things, how I feel about filtering our images and stuff like that, very respectfully. But I really give you my thoughts on that. So yeah, this is just the first one, and I will post part 1 and part 2 every day for a couple of weeks. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope this has made a difference to even if it's just made a difference to one person, it's worth it. So whatever you're doing today, my neighbour's cat Marley's just come in. Hello Marley. So I'm going to finish it there. My intention is for you to have a wonderful day, no matter what you're doing. And so I will see you in the next one.